TCU in white, Baylor in the green, and we are ready to go here in Kansas City. Opening tip controlled by TCU.
Eric, expect player to player from Baylor. They want to try to keep the ball out of Haley Van Lith's hands and make others score.
Donovan Hunter gets the first shot and the first basket. She's been playing at the point, but can knock down the threes as well. You take a look at the Baylor starting five. Sixth player of the year, Yaya Felder, is now in the starting lineup for the Bears, and you can see right away Aaronette Vonleh on the inside, picking up where she left off yesterday against Oklahoma State. So she's comfortable leaving Fauntleroy on the floor as she picks up some fouls. Prince from the outside, soft touch from the big, averaging just under 18 points a game. Prince went for 18 points, had 16 rebounds and 2 blocks in the semifinal win over West Virginia here yesterday. 71-65 the final. Van Lith, Prince, and Connor combined for 53 points in the victory. 8 on the shot clock. Fauntleroy rolls to the basket. Prince makes the extra pass. One more pass by Felder to get a wide open Andrews. Great ball movement by the Bears for 3.
And Prince makes her pay. Very unselfish ball movement by Baylor. Passing from a...
And here comes Van Lith. Van Lith gets around and finishes with the offhand for her first 2. Haley Van Lith, the leading scorer for this team, just ahead of Prince after that win on the final day of the season against Baylor in Waco. Walker with 2 on the shot clock, has to heave it. Look what she found.
Well, Jay Walker's a southpaw, and she was trying to come back with that left hand, and then she just realized, I got to fling it up. And not just fling it up, knock it in. Lost
to Kansas State by 9. Their other loss, non-conference, against South Carolina, who won the SEC tournament title for the 3rd time in a row. Inside, it's Eminopu for 2. We've been saying the name Haley Van Lith in March for a long, long time in many big games. Walker gets it for 2 for Baylor. Once again, Baylor all over Van Lith, who throws it up to Prince. Jovanovic on the pull-up, off the window for 2. Other loss to TCU, and that was in Fort Worth. Connor's been quiet so far, gets an open look, and if she gets a little space, watch out. Now 9 threes made here in Kansas City for Madison Connor.
Haley Van Lith and Sedona Prince. Let's not forget about the third amigo, Madison Connor, the best three-point shooter in the country. It's been the miscues on offense for Baylor. It's been the rush shots. It's been the forcing the challenge shots.
3 on none back the other way. Felder lays it in as Baylor gets points off the turnover. Jovanovic back into the game, played a ton last year, was a starter for that shorthanded TCU team, now in reserve. Well, she started the game with a corner 3. Now from the opposite corner, Donovan Hunter hits from 3 again.
As good as this TCU offense has been, it's gone to another level since Donovan Hunter has been inserted into the starting lineup. Allows Haley Van Lith to play off ball, and Hunter's found her stroke from deep as well.
Baylor desperately trying to find their stroke. Abraham on the putback.
Donovan Hunter only averages 5 points a game, already up to 6 with her 2 made 3.
Tell about the impact of this matchup between the top 2 seeds in the Big 12 tournament, TCU and Baylor. Sedona Prince threads the needle, finds Donovan Hunter, who has 8.
Here's what makes TCU so difficult. You focus on Haley, the one who's able to score.
Kicked out to Connor. She's got another open look for 3. That's a breakdown for Baylor. Beautifully done inside. Work down low. Well done by Andrews, working with Abraham. Vonleh and Fauntleroy both out there, of course, to start the half, and they look to Vonleh right away out of the locker room. This is going to be key for Baylor.
You have 20 minutes left to compete. That includes slowing down on the offensive end. We've got to be able to move the ball better. So we can't expect to win if we're only going to get 6 points off 15 turnovers.
Well, and this is a rotation now for Baylor. We have not seen yet here in Kansas City. Abraham coming in at the 4 spot, so going a little bit bigger now for Baylor.
Fighting inside, Vonleh, and a chance for a 3-point play.
Eric, I said it, Von Lay's got to make her impact felt while she's on the floor. Clear did not go to find their player to box out. Hence TCU with another opportunity.
3 on the shot clock. Emanopu got it to Prince. And the foul. Sedona Prince a chance for a three-point play.
I love that Emanopu put the ball on the ground. Von Lay's asking for the ball, carving out, positioning, and finishes.
And carving up on the inside with the left hand.
Well, Aaron, Von Lay sprints the floor, and that puts Prince on her backside, and then she just keeps her there. Great positioning by the...
Yaya Felder. She'll launch for a 3 and make it. Yaya for 3. 2 top teams in the Big 12 when it comes to rebounding margin. Huge edge for TCU. Prince underneath against Von Lay. Inside of 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Big 12 championship. Top 2 teams in the Big 12. Sarah Andrews gets the roll. Andrews was big in the first game in Fort Worth, went for 21 points, sparked a Baylor comeback. They were down 22 in that game on the road, ended up losing by 5, but in the rematch, she was 0 of 7 from the field, had just 1 point. TCU doesn't waste any time.
Well, Eric, Haley Van Lith is not getting rattled by the double teams. Attacks it.
Abraham. Felder. Little hesitation, circles all the way around, ducks inside, gets the basket, and the foul.
I'm just going to transition in from deep here.
There's Felder. She's feeling it right now. Yaya getting heated up. In her career, she's gone for 40. Did that against Central Michigan when she played for Ohio University. Her season high 20 against Indiana. Having one of her better games right now. Here's Van Lith. Van Lith will look for 2. Most of the scoring has come from the free throw line for Haley Van Lith. Baylor's been good in the fourth quarter of the 2 meetings in the regular season. Here we go in the fourth quarter.
Well, Baylor's usually good in the fourth quarter because of their defense.
Prince once, twice, the 3rd time. Remember Bella Faleroy on the bench, picked up 4 fouls early in that 3rd quarter. Von Lay throws it in with the left hand.
Penetrates and sets teammates up. But yes, she can knock down the 3 and she can create off the bounce as well.
Andrews for 3. They're going to go to the monitor here. Right now it's called a 2 on the court. Called a 2, but the officials indicated they want to review it on the monitor at the next media timeout.
Andrews is trying to deny Haley Van Lith the ball.
Abraham out on top 2 with Andrews. Emanopu for Prince. Prince working on Abraham, batted around and controlled by Andrews. Here's Andrews to the basket. Strong, aggressive take by Sarah Andrews. The grad student gets the drop, and TCU is within 6. .11 now for Andrews. Van Lith with the blow-by for 2. Okay, it's set. 20 on the shot clock. Everything is working again, and Sarah Andrews is working again for the Frogs.
Well, I've said it all game long. With Baylor's struggle to score in the half-court offense, score on the baseline out of bounds.
So Hunter is guarding Andrews right now. Does Baylor look for her? Instead, they look inside to Von Lay.
Lay is up to 16 points in this game, doing her work before she gets the feeds.
They look for Von Lay for the tie. Von Lay has it hit cleanly by Sedona Prince out of bounds. It will be Baylor basketball.
And Eric, Agnes Emanopu sprinted back in transition defense. Otherwise, Von Lay would have.
Sedona Prince came in with 98 blocks on the season after the semifinal win. Vonleh determined to take it at Prince, and she does. We're tied at 57 in the fourth.
If I'm Haley Van Lith, I go right at Fauntleroy, knowing she has the 4 fouls.
There's Fauntleroy D'ing up on Van Lith. The entry pass. Prince against Vonleh for 2.
Vonleh now up to 20 points. 18 points in this game.
Hunter to trigger the inbound. Finds Connor. Great defense. Yaya Felder got the clean block. Well done by Baylor out of the timeout. And here Van Lith gets by Walker all the way to the basket. Timeout, Baylor. 48.8 to go. Inbound to Walker.
Baylor just needs a score here. They don't need a 3.
Looks like it's Walker wants to do it. Emanopu got there with the defense. Gets the block. It will be Baylor basketball.
Emanopu just keeps making winning plays for TCU. Again, Baylor just needs to look for a quick score. It doesn't have to be a 3.
Andrews, their best 3-point shooter. Hovering around the line, they enter it to Vonleh. Dribbles away from the basket. Now back to Fauntleroy, posting up on Emanopu. Prince comes in to help to take it away.
Now Baylor must foul.
Here's Andrews, their best 3-point shooter. Andrews drops it back. Vonleh. Vonleh's going to put it on the deck, take it to the basket for 2, and a timeout's going to be called. Desperate measures, but she's been playing great.
Well, Vonleh has not disappointed if you're a Bears fan at all today. Got downhill.
Here's Hunter to Connor, and Connor is fouled. Matharu and Andrews there. Let's see who they gave it to. They're going to give it to Andrews, which is good news for Matharu. That's just 2 on Andrews. And Madison Connor will go to the free throw line. 83%, number 1 free throw shooter for this team. As a team tonight, TCU 18 of 19 from the free throw line. Because it'll be a 2-possession game and Baylor is out of timeouts even if both these don't go down. Emanopu gets 1. Perfect at the line. Andrews will throw it up at the buzzer. Add another chapter to a remarkable story. From last place 2 years ago to Big 12 tournament champions.